Welcome everybody to the first episode of From the Mac. This is Ebony Bryant, your CEO of EMSfortheculture.com, Elevated Minds brand. And basically today I'm just going to talk about a few different topics and things that I like, things that I don't like, everything pretty much about the culture, because that's what we stand for here at EMSfortheculture.com. So I know for a lot of you sneakerheads out there, you guys are kind of looking forward to a lot of the releases coming up pretty soon. And I have a few in mind of what I would want to cop and things like that. I just want to start by saying I am not a camper. I don't camp. But I appreciate everybody that do. But I am going to say what I would camp for if I did do that, just to kind of show you guys how I feel about the kick in that type of light. So the first shoe I want to talk about is the Supreme Nike Air Force that's going to be releasing October 13th, which is not too long from now. It's going to be retail for about $140, and it's coming in 3 different colors: the white, the black, and the red. How I feel personally about it, I'm always a big fan of Supreme. I followed their brand from a very young age. I first got introduced to Supreme probably about a few years ago, maybe my freshman year of high school. I first was introduced to Supreme. I first seen it on Karmaloop. That's when a lot of people were newly introduced to that website, and I pretty much loved it from there, their whole concept. I really like when Nike can incorporate some of the things outside of just shoes in their shoes, like Tiffany Diamond Co. When they did the thing with the pennies with Soul Collector, that was awesome. And yeah, that's my CCO in the back. James Nash, you may see him later on. But just a lot of shoes that were incorporated with different companies came out to be really, really nice. And just the fact that they got the Supreme on the back tab, on the heel tab, that is genius. And the Supreme going around the strap, pretty awesome. I would collect, if I could, I would get all 3 colors, because all of them pretty much executed what it needed to. Next show I'm gonna talk about is the Wheat Foams that's releasing on October 18th for $250. At first, originally, I wasn't really a big foam fan. It wasn't until I was at my cousin's house when I was living in Chicago at the time, and he had a pair of copper foams, and I saw them in person. That's what really made me kind of pay attention to the foam posits, because at first I thought they were pretty ugly and bulky, and I really didn't like them. But after I seen those coppers, I tried them on because we were the same size, so I had to try it on. But those coppers really did it for me. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about those specifically. I like Timbs, I like foams, but do I like them together? I don't know. Foam posits to me have really kind of not been consistent with their colorways a little bit. There's been some really awesome colorways, and then there's been some that's been a little leery. And the wheat is kind of on the border side. I don't really know how I feel about a suede foam, because it kind of takes away from the sense of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. If you want to help me out, James. Not uniqueness, but just like it looked like it just looks like a secure foam. Like it looks like indestructible a little bit. Like with the suede, it kind of takes away from that, because I feel like it could get messed up. Like it's hard to mess up foams, but when you put the suede on top of the foam, suede is a really easy material to destroy. So on the foam, I don't know. I don't know about that. And it's like completely like Tim Timish, like Timberland. It just looks like a Tim to me. And I don't know. I think that it kind of feels like a last minute idea. Like Nike just ran out of colorways a little bit, and they were just like, well, I know people like Timberlands, especially in New York. So New York, I know a lot of people that's from New York love Timberlands and love foams. So I think they were like, yeah, we're really gonna sell with this one. Let's go ahead and mesh that together. But for me, it just didn't do it. Retro 6 Slam Dunk. I would say that's not my favorite 6, but it's a good 6 for me. Like I love the colorway. I love the technology that's put inside the upper. The graphics and everything are cool. Red is one of my favorite colors, so all red 6 is kind of a good thing for me. I love the icy bottoms and the icy tongue. Like that's a winner for me too. I know James really didn't like the Slam Dunk 6. Can you tell us a little bit why, James?
Which one was the 6?
This is the one.
Can they see me?
Okay, everyone. James has joined the From the Max show. This is my CCO with EMSfortheculture.com, Elevated Minds brand, and we're talking about the Retro 6 Slam Dunk and how we feel about it. Like again, I said, to me, it's a good 6. I know there's going to be a lot of camping for it. I love the icy tongue. I love the icy bottom. The all red 6 is definitely a winner for me. I'm a fan of a red colorway anyway. They did an awesome job on the graphics, and it's just a good 6 for me. But I know me and James were talking about it before, and I don't know how he feels about it now, but when we were talking about it, he really wasn't a fan of this 6. Can you tell us a little bit why?
I mean, I ain't weak for it. I mean, it's definitely not better than the Carmines. I don't think it's better than the 6s that released on my birthday, the Sport Blues.
Okay.
I mean, with some of the hot 6s, I don't think they harder than the black infrareds. You know, with some of the 6s that's supposed to be releasing and some of that have already released. I don't know. They ain't better than the champagnes to me. I like 6s. You know what I'm saying? I look to build a real huge collection of 6s. So let me get that out there. I do like 6s. I enjoy the way they look, the way they fit, and I mean, I really haven't seen too much of it, you know. But so, from my first glance, from the first impression, I mean, I probably pass on it, you know what I'm saying. But I haven't really done my homework on it either. You know, I try to do my homework on what I'm buying and what I want, and I haven't seen no on-foot video, which is very, very important for me.
Yeah. So
one thing is, I always look for a good on-foot video. A lot of them, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen them on-foot picture, you know, and that really helps too. So by just looking at the shoe, if I was gonna just go off of this picture, that'd be good. So now if you would have put the maroons out on this release,
please,
would have been crazy.
Please release the maroons. If Nike is listening right now, the head people that decides on which colorways are going to release, do not change the colorway, please, because I hate what you did with the infrared. Please do not change the color. Keep it the maroon, but please release the maroon 6s. If that's a 2015 release, and like I said at the beginning, I'm not a camper, but I will be out there 2 days before they release and get those maroons.
Yeah, that's a camper, and I'm not a camper either.
But
I love shoes though. Yeah.
But back to the 6s though. But James, I don't want to say persuade, but I had to kind of like make him research when those Jordan Futures first released, the 3Ms. Mm-hmm. And from first glance, he didn't like those either. And a lot of people didn't. They was like, what, it look like an 11. It's not. What is that? You know. But my first, I was like, oh, I'm in love. I love those. I love the silhouette. I love the technology on it. I love the way that the sneaker lace is set up on the side, on the upper. I love the structure of the laces as far as the gold tips and everything. That I was sold. The 11 bottom, I'm a big 11 fan, so I was pretty much sold on the Futures. But a lot of people, I had to like watch the on-foot video, watch, you know what I'm saying, watch the different angles of the shoe, see how it looks in the dark with the 3M. Like, it's a lot that goes into a shoe, and pictures are not always the best way to kind of decipher whether or not you're gonna buy a shoe. A lot of times you have to really do your research, you really do your study, because I know a lot of people who got those 3M13s that released not too long ago. In pictures, they may look great, you know, but a lot of my friends,
like the bread?
No, the 13s. It was a 3M.
The bread 13.
No, it was a.
They need the 3M them bread 13s though.
That was just all. That was an all 3M. It was like it looked grayish silver, but it was like all 3M. Like it was just a 3M 13. But a lot of people were like, oh, those are so cool because I saw the 3M pictures and stuff on Instagram, but when they see them in person, they're like, I don't like these. Like,
do your homework.
Right, do your homework. Really, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the entertainment aspect of this show. The thing about Ebola, it's a serious issue that's going on right now. But y'all gotta stop with the Ebola memes on Instagram, man. Even though they're hilarious, dude. Y'all gotta stop with the Ebola memes. Y'all killing me over here, really. Like the dude with the man running in the hospital gown with the staff chasing after him. Like I really can't take anymore. And I'm not gonna talk more about Ebola. Oh, and I just seen something yesterday that Ebola is in the weave. And some girl wrote like Ebola it is or something like that, and I was just done for. Like I'm not going to continue to play with y'all on Instagram about this Ebola. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. First of all, I'm not a big Love and Hip Hop fan.
I don't watch TV.
I really don't either, but when I do, when people ask me to, like, it's just not, I feel like I lose brain cells watching it. Like, it's just so crazy and ridiculous. Like, a lot of stuff seems set up and not realistic at all. The cast is funny to me. Who are these people anymore? They're really not relevant in the music industry. Little Fizz, really, like, from B2K. Seriously? Like, that's who y'all picked to, like, star on Love and Hip Hop? Could Mona Scott not find anybody else that wanted to do it or take it seriously? Soulja Boy. Like, the only relevant song that Soulja Boy has had since Crank That, to be honest, has been Yes Bitch with Nicki Minaj. And really, that was the only part that he had, and Nicki Minaj kind of made that song.
He had some hot features with Migos though.
I really don't mess with Soulja Boy though. Like, I don't take him seriously as an artist, as a businessman, as a rapper. Like,
He got 24 M's though.
It's
so he probably got more than
that's
that.
Fine, but I personally, I don't.
But you get
rock with Soulja Boy.
I don't rock with him either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I don't rock with him. It's just I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I support him. You know, I support anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I gotta give him. He got 24 million. He kept it. You know, he didn't make 24 million off Crank. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he got 24. He probably got like 30. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know because I ain't watching his pockets. But I mean, anybody that's young like us, you know what I'm saying, and can make money.
But so that's Soulja Boy though. But how you feel about Ray J and Omarion being on?
I don't even watch the show. But I mean,
but just those characters, like, to watch somebody on TV, would you be interested in watching Ray J, Omarion, Soulja Boy, and Little Fizz?
That's just like following somebody's life to me, and I really don't want to follow nobody's life like that.
I don't.
But it's a good business opportunity. I see that.
Get your coins. That's all I can say. Do what you do to get your money. But I'm not interested in watching them dudes. Now, if you put like Birdman or Rick Ross or somebody relevant, but even Boosie, like somebody relevant on Love and Hip Hop.
Dirt.
See, that's what I'm looking for. But I know them real niggas, and I don't know no real niggas gonna play on Love and Hip Hop.
But not even just them though. Some for the females too though. You get some August. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody like that.
Miguel, you know what I'm saying?
But Mona Scott probably don't have the resources or the funds. VH1 don't have enough money to support those people. That's why they gotta get these C-list, B-list celebrities. But
yeah, that's probably why people don't watch it.
I personally
don't watch it, and if you do watch it, you're not impressed. So
It's not. They tried to hype it up during the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and it's not at all what I was expecting. And I really don't watch the show. It's a bunch of trash. Tierra Marie.
Jim Jones was cool though.
Jim Jones was good, and a lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like Love and Hip Hop New York, but I feel like the first one was the best one, to be honest, because it didn't include a lot of the BS and a lot of the stage. Joel's was in it. Yeah. It wasn't a lot of BS, and it wasn't a lot of stage, and it was like really showing us some realistic sides of that whole artistry and culture and stuff like that, and what they go through and their livelihoods. But now it just seems foo-foo a little bit. Like I really don't have that much interest in it. I don't know if James knows about this podcast, but I listen to The Read. Every Thursday it comes on. I think here on Central Time. It's up there by 10 a.m. and I personally enjoy. I'm a big fan of The Read. I follow Kid Fury when he was on YouTube like 3 or 2 years ago. Their topics has always been on point. I love the guest speakers that they have on there. They're hilarious. So if you have time, just go check out The Read for me.
Check it out.
And just tell me your feedback on it. Leave comments under this video right there underneath.
Check it out.
If you guys are familiar with Jacquees, he's a singer. He did a lot of work with a lot of R&B artists. He's from Atlanta. And he's one of the up-and-coming stars coming out of Atlanta as far as singing. I just want to send a congratulations out to him because he just signed with Rich Gang, on the Rich Gang with Birdman.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Congrats. And he deserved it, though, because he's really a talented artist.
And shout out to Rich Gang, too.
Yeah, Rich Gang, Bart.
See you.
Y'all doing y'all thing. But he's going to definitely be an essential player for Rich Gang. And I think that it's good for both of them, both Rich Gang and Jacquees. It's definitely an asset that he's on that team now because it definitely brings another perspective on that label. And why not be on Rich Gang's label? Like I would be if I would, that would be something I would choose to be on.
Rich Gang.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rich Gang.
Again, congratulations, Jacquees. Go check him out. He's a great artist, super dope. I got his album on my iTunes. He's a daily rotation for me. Don't sleep on. Rich Gang released a mixtape, The Tour Part 1. It basically just had like Birdman, Rich Homie Quan, and Young Thug. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Every song that I heard has been a hit so far. That lifestyle, that's London on the Track. That producer that's been doing their songs, y'all got some hits, man. I really mess with it.
They do.
Keep doing y'all thing.
Shout out to Rich Gang, man.
Keep doing y'all thing. That video, that behind the lifestyle, that little web series that Birdman does, and it like feature on World Star and stuff like that. Like
Birdman got some crazy videos on YouTube.
He does. Go check out Birdman. He living. Let me tell you, that man is living. With the tattoos on their head and all. You can really pursue your dreams out here, and Birdman straight came from the bottom, and a lot of people don't respect Birdman, but he gets 110 respect from me because Birdman has built an empire from Cash Money Records to Young Money to Rich Gang to the gear coming out. He got shoes coming out. Like, it's so much stuff that Birdman has dipped his hand in. Like, much respect, man. Much respect. Yeah. Definitely.
And I got family from New Orleans, so every time I'm down there in Algiers, New Orleans, we slide through on the other side and we go through the hood. And
New Orleans fuck with Birdman. Like, they really...
Shout out to them LaBeouf boys down there in New Orleans, man. Shout out to the LaBeouf boys, man. I see y'all, man.
Yeah. And a lot of things about artists from these cities, a lot of times, the city don't really support the artists. If you notice. Like, here in St. Louis, we really don't have a lot of mainstream artists from St. Louis, but Nelly is pretty much the only pioneer.
We got some bubbling though, but they don't never get over because
there's so much hate in St. Louis.
So much hate.
But with Nelly being the mainstream, nobody really messes with Nelly here. He really doesn't have that much of a support. Like, it's kind of a thing in St. Louis. Like, nobody really supports the artists here.
Yeah, but shout out to what Nelly did for the city, though.
Yeah, I mean,
shout out to
thank you,
Tix. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he can do more. I feel like he can really support these St. Louis artists more. But thank you for doing.
I feel like a lot of people could do more though. Not even just to point fingers at Nelly though, because Nelly ain't even the only team. You know, behind Nelly is the whole team. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they all can. The brand, the whole brand of Dirty Money ENT.
But it's more than just dirty. It's more than just dirty in St. Louis. I know it's St. Louis artists to Nelly. You know what I'm saying?
But
so,
yeah, I mean, but I do appreciate
Nelly, the cat we all throwing our darts at, but. To be honest, man,
but he's the one up there though that can really put a lot of artists on the.
He can though. He absolutely
on the spotlight.
Can,
he has those resources to do so. With the recent Wild 'N Out episode with Nelly on it and Hitman Holla, who shout out to Hitman Holla. He's a battle rap artist from St. Louis. Make a lot of buzz. He's now a member of Wild 'N Out. Nelly didn't even recognize, Hitman Holla. Like, Nick Cannon was doing a battle rap during the freestyle at the end. He was like, how you gonna be from the same city and you don't even know him or something along those lines. And it was just like, wow, dude, like really, like you can't even know who from your hometown when you're going on the show. Like you don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just more that I feel like people who are at the top already can do for the people who's trying to come up. But again, that's all up to them. I feel like if you put enough hustle, hard work, and your time into it, you can be where you want to be. There's no reason why you can't get to where you want to go.
True.
Free Gucci, free Guwap. The Return of Mr. Perfect mixtape. Download that. I got all the Gucci mixtapes. All of them. Yeah. Big Gucci fan. So go ahead and get that Return of Mr. Perfect. It's not going to disappoint you. Be on the lookout
for that Gucci on the website at EMSfortheculture.com, man. We really rock with Gucci, man. We rock with everybody, man. But be on the lookout for the Gucci, man. The free Gucci series we got coming.
Yeah.
We're going to keep everybody alive. And be on the lookout for that Paul George series we got coming too, man. We want to keep everybody up here, you know what I'm saying? You get to the top, we want to keep you at the top over here. We going to spread the love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Guwap, free Guwap. And shout out to Paul George.
Yeah.
We rooting for you, man.
Pray for Paul George, man. Pray for Paul George.
Big fan of Gucci.
Yeah. Another artist that I feel that EMS really enjoys, personally, shout out to Migos gang, man.
Migos. We was just trunking them yesterday riding through the city.
We are in love with every project that y'all do. Like, we respect that video that they released when they were showing their hustle and where they started from. We really respect y'all, and we really, really appreciate everything that y'all have done. Like,
free Offset.
And it's a new sound, and it's great. Like, I'm in love with it. I'm in love with everything that they touch, really. I got all the Young Rich Nigga mixtapes, like everything. Like I'm on it. Like
that's why I say Soulja Boy got cracking for real off Migos.
But I don't really.
Migos.
It's all about Migos for me. It's Migos for me. But Soulja Boy, y'all, you. I'm not gonna touch
his thing on doing the track with Migos. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like Migos kind of probably lifted him up in that light and made him like, damn, I gotta.
But that's just smart though on Soulja.
Because I'm with Migos game right now, but. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all gonna make them M's. You know, if y'all already have it, like y'all got them. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. But shout out to y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. Offset, Tyrant, Quavo, y'all doing y'all thing, man. Keep doing y'all upcoming events in St. Louis that we want to get you guys out to. Show Me Kicks Expo. Yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about some of these sneaker events in St. Louis.
Preach.
I have a lot of dealings with different teams as far as like sneakers and the sneaker. I'm not gonna speak on the names because I don't want to offend anybody. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of expos and sneaker events and stuff, and it's like kind of rushed. It looks put together. It's usually in a gym somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There's not really a lot of good things going on with it. It's just people got some tables. You come get some shoes and leave. You know what I'm saying? It's not really as well put together as Show Me Kicks Expo is going to be. And the fact that it's gonna be at Union Station puts that pedestal of expos in St. Louis like really up there when it comes to sneakers. First of all, it's hosted by Liquid Assets. Well, not hosted, but it's put together by Liquid Assets, and Liquid Assets is a big promotional team in St. Louis. Like they have a huge turnout, like $2 Tuesdays. Like they have a huge turnout in St. Louis, and the fact they're doing this Kicks Expo, that's what's up. Like that's really what's up. It's gonna be hosted by what's the guy's name? I forgot his name already. He was on BET.
Was it Shorty the Prince?
Yeah, Shorty the Prince.
Yeah, shout out to the Prince, man.
Shorty the Prince is going to be hosting it, and I went to a couple things. Like he was there at one of the step shows I was at, and he did the whole him and Loose Cannon Slim was at the celebrity basketball game and stuff here in St. Louis. Shorty the Prince was on BET. He's a huge radio personality. He was featured on 100.3 The Beat. If you St. Louis,
he won this way on the radio.
You know what I'm saying? If you remember 100.3 The Beat before it got taken off air, 104.1. He was on a couple of radio stations in Atlanta. He has a huge following, and I appreciate that he's going to be there at that Show Me Kicks Expo. I mean, he really knows how to get the crowd going and moving, and we kind of love to hear from Shorty the Prince anyway.
Yeah.
Some of their sponsors that they have, City Gear, The Vault, Karmaloop. Those are huge names to have like sponsors for at a sneaker event. That's one of the. I think this is probably the only one with those type of names that's sponsoring at St. Louis. It's gonna be a huge turnout.
It's the two signs for real when you think about it. It's a sign to life on shoes right now, and it's a sign on all these big names coming together. And shout out to St. Louis.
St. Louis, we getting ready to break through with some stuff, and I want y'all to be prepared with what St. Louis is going to bring. But the Cardinals,
yes,
doing y'all thing, man.
Shout out to the Cardinals, man. Shout out to Matheny and Molina. You know, and
St. Louis Cardinals are going to be there. The St. Louis Cardinals are actually one of the sponsors there at the Show Me Kicks Expo. Not Fred Bird, but
everybody, man.
But again, with the Show Me Kicks Expo, I want to let you guys know that EMS for the Culture is going to be in attendance and hosting a raffle. We're going to really be giving away 2 sneakers and a lot of EMS gear there. So stay tuned for that.
A lot of hot EMS gear. Hot. The gear you need, man. It's coming.
Like not even on the stuff that the hot stuff that's on the gear on the website, but just like some real.
You're going to check us out. If you go to the event, you're going to check out our table.
That's all I can say.
And you're going to be impressed.
Go to the event.
We work day and night. EMS gear, the EMS brand, the EMS movement is growing, man. We're going to be a part of this Show Me Kick Expo hosted by some of the biggest names that's going to come through St. Louis. Come down there, show us some support. We're going to shout y'all out if we can do that for y'all. You know, so we're going to be down there working all day. So shout out to everybody who's going to come down there and show us some love, man. EMS. It's a movement. We up next, man. And shout out to everybody, man, for rocking.
Yo, shout out to St. Louis as a whole.
Shout out to St. Louis, man. Northwest side, south
shout out
side,
to Vegas Seals. Shout out to Lil St. Louis. Shout out to Loose Cannon Slim. Shout out to Murphy Lee. Shout out to Dirty Entertainment. Shout out to KP and Bose. Shout out to Dime English. Shout out to all y'all,
Shout out
man.
to all the mobs. Shout out to everybody doing their thing.
Shout out to Bradley Bill with the Rockets. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Bradley Bill?
Cedric. We went to the same high school. Shout out to Cedric, the entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He did his own thing, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody.
Yeah, we St. Louis is on we really on the break of starting a whole epidemic. We're gonna be the next uprising city here.
It's already happened, man.
It's happening now, but we're really gonna get that national attention that we need because we got a lot of talent, not just in entertainment, but
shout out to everybody else. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out to Chicago.
No disrespect on no.
Shout out to Houston.
No disrespect on any of.
Shout out to Memphis. Memphis doing their thing too, though. I'm saying, hey,
Chicago up there. Chicago keep coming with the drill noise. We messing with you
Compton.
here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Phoenix. Yeah. Everybody, man. Shout out.
Please go check out Niece's Choice. She's really she's a member of the EMS team, and
shout out to Niecy too. We salute Niecy too.
She doing her thing, man. Go definitely check that out with fitness, fashion, makeup tutorials, and she touched on a lot of things.
Up, man. For all the queens growing up, Niecy Choice is the perfect series to get your hands on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna show you how to move out here, man. So shout out to Niecy. We got big things coming, man. Once y'all see the episodes of Niecy Choice, y'all gonna really start to get the big picture. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Niecy, man. Shout out to St. Louis. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to the world. And shout out to the Dream Chasers, man. Yeah, the first episode from the Mac, man, is something fun, man. We love what we do over here at EMS, man. We want to thank everybody who's showing us love, man. Everybody who rocking with us, man, who checking in up on us, man. People who commenting on our videos, on the nitty gritty, man. We work day and night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to people who like the gear, you know what I'm saying, who want to get it as a gift. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who just really just like it. You know what I'm saying? So we just ask that you just keep us in our prayers. You know what I'm saying? We pray for you. You pray for us. We come together, man. If we can work something out, we can. You know what I'm saying? We are approachable. You know, we will be out. You know, as these as the website and as the movement grows, you know, you will be seeing us in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So we're not strangers. You know what I'm saying? We just like y'all. We just working hard. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who recognize that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people who tell you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just keep it moving, man. You gotta keep it going. You know, you can't get nowhere unless you believe. You know what I'm saying? Once you believe, then others will believe. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to people who just heard what I said, man, and really know where we coming from. That's the whole attitude and mindset behind EMS, man. From the CEO to me, to the people we work with, to the people we will work with. You know what I'm saying? It's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? That's how we see it, man. We want to be in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's not you want to be in front of us. We want to be in front of you. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear you out. We want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how we rock. We love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. That's how we rocking over at EMS, man. From the Mac, man, we going in.
Check us out, man. Stay tuned for this next episode. We're going to have an episode for you probably 2 times a week. Probably the next episode will be up sometime later this week. But keep checking us out, man. We appreciate everything that you guys do for us and continue to support us. Man. Again, that's EMS4theculture.com. You'll see it right here. That's EMS4theculture.com. Appreciate it, man. Follow us on Twitter at EMS Brand. That's EMSBRND. EMSBRND. And the same goes for the Instagram. We really like those follows. Continue to support us. Thank you.
Thank you.